If you want to be lazy, just lay down, play, and have sex. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you do feel guilty when laying down and doing nothing, when you're eating and you think to yourself, I would have been thinner if I didn't eat this. I would have been more successful if I get off my ass from couch to start working. Well, that's the problem, right? Because what you want and what you do are not the same. You have more ambition than your action, and you're constantly tearing yourself apart, and that's costly, and that takes energy, and it causes damage to your mental health. The pain from inaction is greater than the joy you get from being lazy. So how do we solve it? Here are some advice you won't be hearing from anybody else. Number one, you must understand that self-discipline is the greatest lie in the world. Desires cannot be terminated, it can only be defeated. Not by self-discipline, but by a greater desire. If you want to work out for being healthy, that's one desire. If you want to work out to lose your man boob to get chicks, that's a greater desire. If you want to lose weight to look pretty in clothes, to draw male attention, that's a great desire. And the desire to eat won't disappear just because of self-discipline. It can be overpowered by the desire to be beautiful, by vanity. So from the outside, you seem disciplined because you stopped eating excessively. But don't get this wrong. Winners don't win because of self-control. They win because of the greater desire. Second of all, stop overthinking, holding on to the past mistakes and regrets torn by something you said that possibly left a bad impression on others, constantly speculating what other people think. This is a prison you forge in your own mind. And let me tell you something. Nothing stumps growth more than guilt and shame. And imagine this. If you poop on the street, do you feel ashamed? You do, right? Because it causes harm to the society. But what if you poop anywhere in your room, in your bedroom, in your living room, on your kitchen counter? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody will stop you, nor is it immoral. So remember, in your own territory, you are the boss and you have the final say. And only you can free yourself from the mental prison of what you've done. So in my own personal experience, I have lost confidence in myself numerous times due to the mistakes I've made in the past. But remember, that's a trap. It's self-limiting. Let go. Only you can let go. Lastly, stop caring for others. Hear me out. It's not what you think. Many people like to put their attention onto others so they can ignore the change they have to make themselves. Usually in my life, the people who have the shittiest life give the best advice. That's not because they care, because they choose to be outwardly directing instead of looking inward. So stop waving a flag saying, oh, I care about you so much, so I do ABC, and waste your energy. Start focusing on yourself. More importantly, you can be a great friend, partner, you can be a great parent. You can weather the storm for others, but if you do that, remember, they might never learn to hold the umbrella themselves. So when you focus too much on others, if done lightly, you might get resentment. But if you go overboard, you might ruin someone else's life. Have a good night.